This is the second part of the tutorial on branchial arches. Each branchial arch has a named artery, nerve and cartilage. The first branchial arch is supplied by the maxillary artery, innervated by the trigeminal nerve, and the cartilage is known as the Meckel's cartilage. The malleus head and neck, incus body and short process, anterior malleolar ligament, muscles of mastication and mandible develops from this arch. Other muscles such as tensor tympani, tensor veli palatini, mitohyoid, anterior digastric muscle also derive from this arch. The first three hillocks is derived from the first branchial arch. First develops the tragus, second the helical crus, and third the helix. The second branchial arch is supplied by the stapedial artery, innervated by the facial nerve, and the cartilage is known as the Reichert's cartilage. The stapes, superior half body of the hyoid and the lesser horn of hyoid. Styloid process. Muscles of facial expression are derived from this arch. Other muscles such as stapedius, stylohyoid and posterior digastric also derive from this arch. The second three hillocks is derived from the second branchial arch. Fourth develops the antehelix. Fifth the antetragus. And lastly the sixth the lobule. The third branchial arch is supplied by the common and internal carotid artery, innervated by the glossopharyngeal nerve and the cartilage ossified to form the inferior part and the greater corner of the hyoid bone. The third branchial arch will develop the stylopharyngeus muscle, superior and middle constrictors. The fourth branchial arch is supplied by the aorta on the left and subclavian artery on the right, innervated by the superior laryngeal nerve and forms the thyroid and cuneiform cartilages. The nerves supply the cricothyroid and inferior constrictor muscles. The sixth branchial arch is supplied by the ductus arteriosus and pulmonary artery, innervated by the recurrent laryngeal nerve and forms cricoid, arytenoid, and corniculate cartilages. The intrinsic laryngeal muscles develops from this arch.